If people have a problem with you setting boundaries with others, then they have a problem with Jesus himself. Luke chapter 4, verses 28 through 30, it says, "And all they in the synagogue, when they heard these things, were filled with wrath, and rose up, and thrust him out of the city, and led him unto the brow of the hill whereon their city was built, that they might cast him down headlong. But he, passing through the midst of them, went his way." So to give you guys some context on what these scriptures are referring to, this is when Jesus had went back to Nazareth, his hometown, and told them that he is not just a prophet or rabbi, he is in fact the Messiah. If you want to read the entire story regarding this event, it'll be in Luke chapter 4, verses 16 through 30. So essentially what happens is Jesus goes back to his hometown. He's with all the people that he grew up with, his family's there, and he tells them that he is the Messiah. He is the scriptures fulfilled of the Old Testament. He is in fact the Messiah. And him saying this enraged them. It infuriated these people because at that time, the Jewish people wanted a conquered king. They wanted someone who was going to lead them against Rome. Because at that time, they were occupied by Rome. Rome was the superpower of the world at that time, and that entire area, the entire land, the Jewish land, was occupied by Rome. So they truly believed that the Messiah was going to come and be this great military general or leader and essentially lead them on a revolt or rebellion against Rome and overthrow Rome. And even to this day, there is a lot of Jewish people who reject Jesus as the Messiah. So whenever he tells them that he is the Messiah, it enrages them, and they essentially try to unalive him by throwing him off a cliff. And according to the scriptures, he doesn't allow that. He simply leaves Nazareth. Now, the interesting part about where Jesus set a boundary is, according to the scriptures, he never went back to Nazareth. And while he was there, while this chaos was happening, he didn't get on his knees. He didn't beg for them to believe in him. He simply walked away. He simply left Nazareth and never came back. So it's really interesting to see Jesus do this because, like I said, he didn't beg for them to believe in him. He respected their free will. So there's nothing wrong with setting boundaries.